Hi, my name is Jackie Lee Price and welcome to Shadowboxruk. Let's introduce you. Joshua Frankham, 2-0.
Yeah.
Super welterweight.
Yeah.
Bloody lovely.
Yeah. Good fight Saturday night. Tough man. MJ Hall, very tough. Don't come tough in him, to be honest. Another good learning fight, another win. On to next year now.
Yeah, I was really disappointed, to be fair, not to have seen the actual fight. Obviously, that's out of your hands, but yeah, it was a shame. But I kind of had the feeling that you were going to get, because of how things have been going, another tough opponent, tougher than the first one.
Yeah, they're all tough, but yeah, it was tough, very tough.
But you got the points win.
Got the win. That's all that matters. Yeah, just on to the next one now.
To be honest,
hopefully it'll be on YouTube end of the week. Hopefully, so.
Oh, nice one.
As soon as it goes on, I'll post it on my Insta.
Yeah, nice one. To be honest, I'm not looking for. I'm a person that's not really looking for knockouts and stuff. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. How important is it to you, though, to just get those rounds under your belt?
Listen, a win's a win. However you get it, you have to get it, don't you? So whether it's stoppage or if it's just points, it's all experience. You know what I mean? So as long as you get that win, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I have to say, you came in some bloody good shape.
Yeah, I've done the weight well this time, but done a bit bad. To be honest, I think I'm going to be a welterweight.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably suit better at welterweight. Done the weight a lot more comfortably this time. So yeah, we trained hard. And that's where I think I'm going to be campaigning now, welterweight.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, the next question was, what did you do differently this time around?
What with the weight?
Yeah. Not just the weight, but just everything, because you just looked
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Better, yeah. I suppose it was, I never really had much time off last time. Probably a week off, got straight back into the gym, and that's what I do this time. I have another week off maybe and get straight back into the gym. Weight-wise, I weighed in 70 kilos when I fought last time, and I boxed at like 70.5, 71, not really what you want to be doing. This time I weighed in like 67.5 and boxed at 72 kilos.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've done the weight a lot better.
Yeah. I tell you what I'm liking about you at the minute. You don't seem fazed by this whole pro scene. And I don't just mean the actual boxing, I mean the whole quote-unquote fame thing. You're carrying yourself really, really well. Your dad must be proud. Well, your family, but your dad especially must be really proud.
Yeah, well, listen, we're a fighting family, so they're all proud of me at the minute. They just want to see us all do good. Especially, I've got another cousin turning over soon, Levi Frankham. So yeah, it's all exciting times. It's all exciting.
You got taken over. What about Charles? He hasn't had one yet, has he?
He ain't had one this year, but I'm sure he'll be back. He'll be back. So once he gets back, then we're all taking over, aren't we? It's the Frankham over.
What? I'm going to ask you a question about Saturday night. Obviously, you were there. Did you stay and watch the heavyweight fight?
No, I come home, but feel for Daniel a little bit because listen, they're both great fighters, but I thought it was a good fight. It was entertaining. Joe Joyce, I think, just broke his heart a little bit in the end. Saying he quit was a bit harsh. You don't know how bad he was injured, but listen, I'd like to see it again probably, but I don't think we will.
I'd like to see it again. But with that in mind, I'm going to ask you because I guess it's a double-edged sword for you because you did turn over young. You had little senior experience, but none. Yeah, none. There you go. Can you see an argument now against people turning over without having a lot of senior experience?
It depends. Who did I see the other day? Chris Algieri. I don't know if you've heard of him, welterweight. It was one of his interviews after he won a world title. I think he said he had literally virtually no amateur experience. So it depends, doesn't it? It depends what kind of fighter you are. I mean, some people it helps a lot, and some people. I think Chavez Jr. never had no amateur experience. He won world title. So I think it depends.
I think there is another argument that this is why. Listen, if you're looking like you,
look, I know what you're getting at. A lot of people are rushing things now.
Right. Okay.
Just forgetting to have senior fights and rushing. I never rushed into it a lot because I had 2 or 3 years learning. You know what I mean? And then 3 years I had out, I was still in the gym. I was still learning things. So yeah, I think it's important not to rush, especially if you're young. You know, you're 17, 18 years old. Take a year out, but don't keep training. You know what I mean? Go to all these different gyms, learn. Even if you're not fighting at the minute, which a lot of amateurs are not going to be fighting, just keep in the gym, just keep learning. What else can you do? But don't rush.
You're like a psychic.
Well, don't rush. It's a hard game, and it might find you out.
Listen, yes, one of the points I was going to make is that there are some people that have turned over, or at least have been in the pro gyms for quite a while, and have been ticking away quietly. I think it's a double-edged sword, though, because here's the thing. You get people that are trying to learn on the job, which I think is fair enough, right? But then the viewers want to see something quite soon. They're kind of like, oh, it's a hype job. If people aren't being thrown into big fights, yet you guys should be learning, should you not? They should be learning fights.
You need good learning fights. Like my debut, it didn't go probably the way I wanted it to go. I still got the win, but it was a good learning fight. A lot of people probably was sitting back in their chairs, drinking their Diet Coke, saying, "Oh, he's useless." But let them do 4 rounds with Kevin McCauley, see how they go on. You know what I mean? So it's all about learning, just having them good learning fights, and don't rush. Take your time, especially when you're young.
You are tough on yourself. It was a good fight.
In the end, yeah, good. I watched you back. Listen, on that night you interviewed me, didn't you? It was
you were pissed.
I was a little bit gutted, wasn't I? But yeah, watching it back, yeah, I was pleased in the end.
Yeah. So do you reckon that you're going to be out early January then? Sorry, early next year, not January, because we don't have much fights.
Probably, yeah, early February, I suppose, late February, probably February, I say.
Nice. I'm glad.
Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully, Uncle Frank will put me on another bill February time. Yeah.
Because to be fair, you've done all right.
Yeah, well, I was lucky considering the fighters just not getting no fights, no exposure at the minute. I'm very lucky and very blessed. So 2 good fights this year was. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Probably should have had more, but what can we do?
A load of hearts went up. They must be for me, Josh.
Yeah, probably. I would say that was for you. Yeah.
I think they were. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions, just drop them in the comments section. I'll have to twist my head though, unfortunately, to read them. But yeah, I am. I'm absolutely impressed with the way that you're carrying yourself. You can just see that you're not fazed by it at all. Do you know what I mean?
It's just it all comes apart when you get. Listen, all I want to do is fight. All the media and things, it comes with it. So you just have to deal with it, don't you?
Yeah, I might say you're dealing with it very, very well.
Thank you very much.
Who's that? Who wins Tyson Fury? Oh, that's obvious. Who wins Tyson Fury or Joshua? I knew someone was going to ask me to ask you that. Go on.
That's just. I'm just not even going to bother commenting on that because you should already know my answer.
Exactly.
You should already know my answer.
Would you like to fight me, Josh? That's bloody.
Charles, for enough money, I suppose we could get it on, couldn't we, Charles?
Charles, so yeah, he's not afraid of you. Don't try it, son. Don't try it.
He'll probably bash me up. Hopefully he gets out early next year. I know I've only had a few shows next year, so hopefully Charles gets back on board. And like I said, Levi turned pro, then it's the Frankham takeover then, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what though? I kind of can understand why Charles is kind of upset that he hasn't been out yet. But then there's another part of me, the coach side, that goes, do you know what? There's no need to rush that kid at all.
Nah, like I said, we're all running young. Charles is the same age as me, 21, so you've got plenty of time. But he definitely needs to get back out. Yeah.
I think it's he's up there with Angel. They're doing their little bits and pieces. I think it's going to be fine. I think
Angel looks a good he looks a good trainer at the minute, Angel, and I think Charles gets on well with him, and I think he's enjoying the training up there. So he's got all the attributes now to go on and make something himself. So Listen, we all have. So hopefully we'll, like I said, I keep saying it, but it's the Frankham takeover.
I can't literally, like I say, I think the way you guys are doing it is just keeping, what's he saying there? Switch to the dark side, Charles, and join Uncle Frank.
Yeah, join
Who's that?
join Uncle Frank. Nah, but hopefully, yeah, like you say, it'll be coming. The takeover will be coming soon.
No, what does he mean? It means the protein, I guess.
He means getting in with Uncle Frank. Coming to point the boxer.
Well, yeah, I think I'm looking forward to it. To be fair, so what you got planned like up till Christmas? Obviously, I'm guessing you're still going to be ticking over.
Done a little bit of training Sunday. Actually, done a little run after a box, just a little tick over. Week off this week. Can you still see me? Yeah, nothing much to be honest. Just tick over. We enjoy the Christmas. Get back in. Hopefully, get out to Tenerife January time for a nice bit of training. See how it goes.
Any plans to train with Tyson and the Great Sugar Hill? That's
Terrace Cope. Shout out.
Yeah.
Big Terrace Cope.
Oh yeah, I was going to say that's your gear, isn't it?
That's the gear. That's the gear.
Yeah.
It's the top gear at the minute. Have a look on there. Good stuff. Some good stuff.
There ain't any women's stuff though, is there?
Yeah, I think there is a few.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I think there's some unisex stuff on there as well. There's some good gear on there, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
It's top gear. Have a look. Any plans to train with Tyson Sugar? I think Sugar Hill's gone home at the minute. So I don't know when he'll be back, but the little bit that I did do with him was quite good. I've done about half an hour or so, but I learned quite a lot of him. So yeah, that was a great experience.
I was going to say, what is he like? What is he? He seems quite just driven by boxing and a lover of boxing rather than the whole hype.
Yeah, he's a funny character. He's a good man to be around, and the knowledge of boxing he knows well. If he don't know it all, then I don't know who does. You know what I mean? Look who he learned off. Probably the best trainer of all time. So yeah, he knows his stuff.
Yeah. See, those are the moments in boxing that I think you're so lucky.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But,
just sitting around the ring and just having those chats after training and that.
Listen, it's all experience, isn't it? Like I said, to the young fighters coming up now, who's going to turn pro, get all the experience, go to all the gyms. You know what I mean? Go to different gyms. So and learn as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, there's one that says fancy going for a jog when you finish.
Do I fancy going for a jog when I finish?
That's Frankham James.
Probably not. I'm probably going to be getting a pizza.
That's a family member, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's a family member. I'm probably going to be getting a pizza in. So
do you know what I mean? Come on, man's just been
probably not jogging.
Yeah. Listen, the other thing I was going to ask you about, Lyndon Arthur on Saturday night. So it's Lyndon Arthur and Yardy. It's tough.
Who do you think?
Do you know what? I
was 50-50 this
go
week.
on.
I was 50-50 this week. I think Arthur's going to lead up to about the 8th or 9th round. He's going to be a big, in front big, and if he can hold on, he'll hold on. But I think Yard might stop him late. But I think it's going to be a good fight. I like both men, and they both. Well, I hope it's a good fight, but probably I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that.
See, on paper, it should be realistically Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah.
Technically, the better boxer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I think he's going to get a big lead on Yard. He'll come out, establish the jab early. I think he'll get a big lead. It's just if he can hang on. Because Yard is going to come with a lot of pressure at one point, and he's going to get through at one point. So that's why it's an interesting fight.
Yeah. I think the last fight against Spellman, Arthur absolutely outboxed him though, and this is why I was like, okay. At that point, before that, I was like, okay, I don't think that he would beat Yardy. Now, I have to say, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why it's an interesting fight, isn't it? Because you don't know. So I'm looking forward to that good card. It's a good card. Also, what other boxing we've got? Got Billy Joe Friday. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good fight. I think
it seems so long since he's been out.
Yeah, but he's put it in this time. He looks well, and I think he is school mode.
Yeah.
But no, some good boxing coming up. Very good boxing. At least to tie us over till Christmas, anyway.
Yeah. And have you managed to have a look at any of the sort of the female bouts, especially the Katie Taylor, you know, those big cards with you know, the triple header cards and things like that? Have you had a chance?
Was it Terry Harper was I thought she was good. Katie Taylor looked the best I've seen her in the last fight. I didn't catch the other ones. I think it was Rachel Ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rachel Ball was
catch that fight.
first.
No, I didn't catch that fight, but I watched
Massive improvement.
Katie Taylor looked relaxed. She looked a lot sharper than the last two fights. But it's taking off big now, women's boxing, isn't it? It's to have a triple header world title. I think it's the first time ever, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can Katie Taylor fight Clarissa Shields or not?
No, not the same way. But she can fight Chantel Cameron. That's who she can fight.
That's she was Matchroom. Yes.
But the fans want to see it.
Well, if I think, didn't she have a debut the other day, Chantel Cameron? No, who was Chantel?
No.
Which was the one that had the debut for Matchroom the other day?
The only girl that boxed for a debut recently was she's managed by Anthony Joshua. Yeah.
No, I didn't see her. I can't remember who this one was.
Somali fighter.
Yeah, I saw her. She was good. But who was this girl? Yeah, come.
Now you got me thinking.
After the live finishes, it'll probably come to me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I tell you, no, the one that a lot of people want to watch, and I know that they're all getting sick of it now, is the Chantel Cameron and Katie Taylor. Yeah.
And, the last three fights, Katie Taylor. That German, was it the German woman? That was a good fight.
Well, she fought Delphine Bassoon. That was just like.
There was two good fights back to back, weren't they? Close though, very close. I thought both of them, to be honest.
Yeah. And I think the gulf between the really great female fighters and the kind of lower level fighters is quite obvious, I think. And I think that's going to change again once the Olympics are over and those girls from amateurs, change over into the pro scene, mate.
There's one girl I'm looking forward to seeing fight, and that is Caroline Dubois.
Oh,
she's a beast. She's going to be next best thing, definitely. I don't know when she's turning pro. Hopefully she turns pro soon. She'll probably wait for the Olympics, but
she's waiting for the Olympics.
She's going to be the next big thing.
To be fair, I would have liked to seen her if it was my choice, which it ain't. I would have liked to see, because she's so young, to do 2 Olympics back to back.
Yeah, she can fight. She can fight. She's good.
Oh, mate, yeah. I used to train her as a junior. Well, she was a junior.
She's always been like, whenever we've been boxing like the Three Nations, she was always a younger year, but she's always been there. I think she's still undefeated, and she's World Games, Youth Olympics, undefeated. Yeah. She'll be the next big thing, definitely.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, listen, I'm going to let you go, but thank you for giving us your time. I'm so upset that we didn't get to see it on Saturday night, but there's more of that to come in there.
Listen, there'll be more fights to come, and I'm sure we'll be back on TV anyway. But I definitely, when they put the link on, I'll put it on YouTube. I'll put it on my Instagram from YouTube.
Yeah, nice one.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, my darling.
Have a good Christmas.
If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber of Shadowboxruk UK, we'd love to see you, so please go ahead and subscribe now.